Good morning, students. I am Priya. You are watching EduStar, Class 3, English, Grammar, Lesson 11, Simple Present and Simple Past Tenses, Lesson 12, Simple Future Tense, Lesson 13, Present Continuous and Past Continuous Tenses. Let's recall these three lessons today. First, Simple Present and Simple Past Tenses. What is tense? Tenses mean different forms of a verb can be used to show the time of action. The base verb changes its form to indicate the time of action. That is, the time indicates present, past and future. First, let's see the simple present tense. The present tense expresses an action or a state of being in the present. We use the simple present tense to talk about habits and routines. For example, I sleep at 8 p.m. every day. We play cricket here. And we use the simple present tense to talk about facts or universal truth. For example, the sun rises in the east. This is a universal truth. Water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. This is a fact that we can't change. Now let us see how does the base verb changes to form simple present tense. Listen these rules carefully. In simple present tense form, if the nouns are singular or he, she, it, we use S form of the verb. For example, sing, sings, run, runs, talk, talks. In sentences, Sumita sings very well, the tiger runs very fast, he talks very slowly. Here we added only S with the verb. In simple present tense form, if the nouns are singular or he, she, it, and the verb ends with S, SS, SH, CH, X, O, we have to add ES to that verb. For example, he reaches his office early. She brushes her teeth twice a day. Here the verbs reach and brush end with CH and SH, so we added ES. Next, when the verb followed by the singular nouns and he, she, it, also the verb ends with consonant plus Y, drop the Y and add IES. For example, the eagle flies in the sky. Here fly becomes flies. His mother fries delicious samosas. Here fry becomes fries. She always studies hard. Here study becomes studies. For some verbs that end in Y but have vowel before it, we just add S when we use them with singular nouns and the pronouns he, she, it. For example, mother buys mangoes from this shop. Ria plays football. Here the verbs end with vowel plus Y, so we added only S. Next, simple past tense. The past tense expresses an action or a state of being in the past. For example, we danced to the music. I ate a pizza yesterday. He threw away all her old books. In these sentences, the verbs danced, ate, threw tell us about the actions that happened in the past. These verbs are in simple past form. Now let's see the verb forms in simple past tense. Dear children, in simple past tense, no need to consider the nouns or pronouns to form the verb. We usually add ed to most verbs to change their form. For example, Lata picked some flowers. We laughed loudly in class. Jaya cleaned her room yesterday. Here with the verbs we have added only ed. Next, for verbs that end in E, we usually add only D. For example, I closed the windows. She smiled at the little baby. They loved Chinese food. Here the verbs close, smile and love end in E, so we have added only D. Next, for verbs with a single syllable, we double the last letter and add ed. For example, Raghu traveled to China last year. She dropped the glass bowl. They hopped across the field. Here, the verbs travel, drop and hop are in single syllable. So we have doubled the last consonant and added ed. Next, for verbs that end in y, we changed the y to I and add ed. Here, before to the y, consonant will be there. For example, Sheila studied French for 5 years. The boy cried a lot. Raju carried the injured cat to his house. Here, the verbs study, cry and carry end with y, and before to the y consonant is there, so we dropped the y and added ied. Next, if the verbs end in vowel plus y, we add only ed to that verb. For example, we enjoyed the party very much. Lovely played computer games. Here the verbs enjoy and play end with vowel plus y, so we have added ed. In simple past form, there are some verbs don't follow any rules. They take a completely different form when used for expressing past actions. For example, the verb fall becomes fell, grow becomes grew, write becomes wrote, sing sang, draw drew, run ran, know knew, drink drank, sit sat, win won. Like these, more examples are there. These verbs are also called irregular verbs. In sentences, I met Surya yesterday. Here meet becomes met. We drank a lemonade after returning home. Here drink becomes drank. He broke the jar by accident. Here break becomes broke. There are some verbs don't change their form at all when used in the past tense. For example, here cut becomes cut only, put put, beat beat, shut shut, hurt hurt, let let, quit quit, set set, and many more examples are there. In sentences, he hurt himself. Mother cut the cheese with a knife. I put the notebook on the table. Here the verbs hurt, cut, put are in simple past form. Dear children, remember these simple past tense rules. Next, lesson 12, simple future tense. The simple future tense tells us that the action will happen in future. For example, I shall go to the fair tomorrow. Meenakshi will arrive on Sunday. Jaideep will buy a car next year. The students will take exams at the end of the term. These sentences tell us that the actions will happen in future. So these sentences are in the simple future form. Also remember, the simple future tense is formed by will or shall plus verb. We use shall with I or we to show future tense, but most of the times we use will to show the future form. Now see this exercise. Fill the suitable answers. Read the sentences well. Find whether the given sentences are in simple present, past or future tense. First one, Guru dash to school tomorrow. Here in bracket go is there. This sentence is in future form because this word tomorrow is there. So fill using will go. 2. I dash rupees 500 on groceries yesterday. In bracket spend is there. This word yesterday represent simple past tense. The past form of spend is spent. So fill using spent. 3. They dash to school every day. The given in bracket is walk. In this sentence, this word every day represent the routine. That is, the action happens regularly. So fill with walk because here the pronoun is they. 4. We dash next Sunday. Inside the bracket play is there. Next Sunday represent the future tense, so fill using will play. 5. Ravi dashed his car last weekend. Inside the bracket clean is there. This word last weekend represent the past form, so fill using cleaned. 6. The earth dash around the sun. Here in bracket go is there. This sentence is in the present form because this sentence indicates the universal truth. So fill using goes. Next, lesson 13, present continuous and past continuous tenses. First, let's see the present continuous tense. It tells us about an action which is in progress at the time of speaking and are said to be in the present continuous tense. We use am, is, or plus verb plus ing form to express this tense. In these, am, is, or are the helping verbs. We know already where to use these helping verbs. Am used with I, is used with he, she, it or any other singular nouns, are used with they, you, we or any other plural nouns. The present continuous tense show the action started earlier and is going on as we speak. So, am, is, or plus verb plus ing make present continuous form. In present continuous tense, we generally add ing to most verbs. For example, he is reading a storybook. We are waiting for a bus. I am talking with my friend. Here, in these sentences, with the base verbs, we only added ing. What about play, fly, study and etc.? These verbs end in y. Here also, we are adding ing. For example, Jay is playing badminton with his uncle. She is studying hard for exams. The birds are flying in the sky. For some verbs that end in e, we drop the e and add ing. For example, they are making dinner now. Fatima is driving to work. I am baking a cake now. Here, the base verbs make, drive and bake end with e, so we dropped the e and added ing. In some verbs, we double the last letter and add ing. That is, the one-syllable words that end in vowel plus consonant, we double the last consonant and add ing. For example, Steve and Philip are running around the field. Ajay is getting ready for office. Here the base verbs run and get are one-syllable words. As well, these verbs are end in vowel plus consonant, so we doubled the last letter and added ing. Next, in some verbs ending in ie, we change the ie to y and add ing. For example, Raju is lying to his teacher. Pavan is tying his shoelace. Here the base verb lie and tie end with ie, so we dropped the ie and added y and ing. Dear children, remember these verb rules. The same ing rules followed in past continuous tense, but the helping verbs will change. The past continuous tense tells us about an action which occurred in the past and was completed in the past. We use was, were plus verb plus ing form to express this tense. Here, this was and were are helping verbs. Was used with I, he, she, it or any other singular nouns. Were used with they, you, we or any other plural nouns. For example, we were watching television yesterday. Karan was jogging with his friend this morning. As I said earlier, the same ing rules are followed in past continuous tense, but the helping verbs only changed. Now see this exercise. Choose the suitable continuous form of the verbs given in the brackets. First one, we dash out. Inside the bracket the given are eating, is eating. The answer is we are eating out. 2. I dash cricket. In bracket, are playing, am playing. Correct. I am playing cricket. 3. The boys dash. Was fighting or were fighting? Correct. The boys were fighting. 4. The child dash impatient. Was getting or were getting? Yes, the child was getting impatient. 3. It dash. Am raining, is raining. Correct. It is raining. Okay children, today we saw 3 lessons. That is simple present and simple past tenses, simple future tense, present continuous and past continuous tenses. Remember the verb rules that we saw in these lessons. Dear children, now I will give you some set of instructions. So listen carefully. Our term 2 exam will start on 22nd March. In our school app, the timetable and portion are updated. Go through that. You are going to write the term 2 exam in long size ruled paper, or you can take printout of the question paper and write answers in that. Read the question well and write answers neatly. In your answer sheet, mention the page number, your name with correct spelling, your roll number is very important, write the subject and exam date. If you write exam in ruled paper, leave one line between each and every line and write neatly. The Roman number and question numbers are very important. If you finished writing the exam, check the answers once again and file it safely. On 27th March 2021, you must submit all your answer sheets in school. Parents, please guide your ward as instructed. Thank you parents and my dear students.